Section 163 of the Lincoln Storybook by Henry L. Williams. If all failed, he could go back to the old trade. LibriVox.org. The Illinois Republican State Convention of 1860 met at Decatur in a wigwam built for the purpose, a type of that noted in the Lincoln Annals as at Chicago. A special welcome was given to Abraham Lincoln as a distinguished citizen of Illinois, and one she would ever be delighted to honor. The session was suddenly interrupted by the chairman saying, "There is an old Democrat outside who has something to present to the convention." The present was two old fence rails, carried on the shoulder of an elderly man, recognized by Lincoln as his cousin, John Hanks, and by the Sangamon folks as an old settler in the Bottoms. The rails were explained by a banner reading, "Two rails from a lot made by Abraham Lincoln and John Hanks, in the Sangamon Bottom, in the year 1830. Thunderous cheers for the rail splitter resounded, for this slur on the statesman had recoiled on aspersers and was used as a title of honor. The call for confirmation of the assertion led Lincoln to rise, and blushing, so recorded, said, "Gentlemen, I suppose you want to know something about those things. Well, the truth is, John and I did make rails in the Sangamon Bottom." He eyed the wood with the knowingness of an authority on stumpage, and added, "I don't know whether we made those rails or not. The fact is, I don't think they are a credit to the makers." It was John Hanks's turn to blush. "But I do know this: I made rails then, and I think I could make better ones now." Whereupon, by acclamation, Abraham Lincoln was declared to be first choice of the Republican party in Illinois for the presidency. Riding a man in on a rail became of different and honorable meaning from that out. This incident was a prepared theatrical effect. Governor Oglesby arranged with Lincoln's stepbrother, John D. Johnson, to provide two rails, and with Lincoln's mother's cousin, Dennis Hanks, for the latter to bring in the rails at the telling juncture. Lincoln's guarded manner about identifying the rails and sly slap at his ability to make better ones show that he was in the scheme through recognizing that the dodge was of value politically. Confirmed by several present, notably by Missouri Congressman John Davis, who was taking notes, and by the present speaker, Joseph Cannon, also a gentleman from Illinois. He was at this meeting and saw Lincoln standing on the platform, between the rails he split. He thought then that the orator's years of hard work and close study told on him, and that serious illness impended. It may be added, as a link with the past, that on hearing Lincoln and Douglas in their debates, his courage and hopes as to advance through public speaking fell, yet he was state attorney. End of Section 163. This recording is in the public domain.